So hopefully we're gonna get somebody to tow us out of this. Out here, the journey began with a convoy and a dream, Angola's rugged beauty ahead. But what we didn't know was how deep the challenges would run. Wheels in the sand, skies opening up, and the ocean calling us to prove ourselves. Every twist tested our grit, every catch became a triumph. Stay with us, because what we discovered out here will keep you hooked. As the sun peaks over the horizon, our adventure begins. Ahead lies the road to Angola. From Johannesburg, we roll through Botswana's wild horizons, glide past Namibia's desert dunes, and cross into Angola's rugged beauty. Lubango awaits with its mountains, and finally, Flamingo Lodge on the Atlantic. It's Arno from Ango Tours leading us through the wonders of Angola. Right behind him, Peter and Peter 2, a comedy duo guaranteed to keep us laughing. Then we've got Vivian and Dexter, always ready with a helping hand and a smile. Next is Varies, along with Charles Sr. and Charles Jr., rods always in the water. And finally, Uncle Michael and Tinas, the guys who always have a shoulder for you to lean on. Together, this team is ready for adventure. We have Arno making sure the fridge is stocked with the finest cuts. He's got an eye for quality, and thanks to him, we're set for a feast.
For you guys that doesn't know what a chop looks like. No, you're not a chop, but a top. Look at that.
Now this is quality meat.
When you're packing your meat, make sure it's solidly frozen beforehand. And you can set your freezer at around -5, -6 degrees. You just want to keep the meat frozen. You don't have to keep on freezing it. And that's going to bring down your battery consumption a lot. Going to make your batteries last a lot longer. Remember that one.
Now let me introduce you to Arno and Paul. These two not only kept us well fed with amazing meals, but when we got stuck in the Death Acre, yep, it was as rough as it sounds. They jumped in without hesitation, playing a vital role in our safety. They also own a coffee shop in Lubango, and if you ever need to check your wheels, go visit Paul. It was time to hit the road. The road ahead is long and Flamingo Lodge is waiting for us, and don't forget about the big fish. The moment we crossed into Angola, the road had a surprise for us. Bottles galore. Dodging them became our first game, but hey, what's an adventure without a few bumps? With every jolt, the thrill just kicked up a notch. Angola is such a beautiful country, and we've just stumbled on some of the ruins of a forgotten war. Yeah, among these rusted carriers and silent tanks, history speaks. The ground saw the echoes of the Cold War, where UNITA, SWAPO, and the South African forces clashed, supported by powers like Cuba and Soviet Union. Angola's soil remembers a conflict that shaped nations.
Check how cool this is. It's a target practice area that the Angolans used during the border war for the mix. They came in, flew in, used this as target practice. You can see all the tanks and stuff here. There's a bunch of craters, and there at the back, there's huge craters. But the main target was missed. That's why they lost the war.
Karakulo in Angola's Namib province was known for Karakul sheep farming, with many Afrikaans-speaking settlers, some from Namibia. During the South African border war, the area became a strategic zone with South African Defence Force operations nearby. Today it's also notable for ancient rock art, making it a place layered with colonial history, wartime echoes and ancient human presence. After a quick bite, thanks to Paul and Anel, we hit the road again. As the convoy winds through Angola's breathtaking landscapes, every turn offers a new view. By evening, we arrive at Paul's place in Lubango. Camp is set, and tomorrow Lubango awaits its turn to surprise us. From the mountaintop, Lubango unfolds, a city nestled between peaks and history. As we drive through, it's spotless yet bustling, where a single tuk-tuk holds more people than you'd believe, and motorcycles rule the streets like a vibrant parade. And above it all, Christ the King watches over a city that's truly alive. Standing beneath the watchful statue of Christ, we had no idea how much we'd soon need a guiding hand from our Maker. Ahead lay the infamous Death Acre, where we would face more than just rough terrain. Little did we know the real test was about to begin. I thought I knew something about Angola, but I've just realized I know nothing about it. The camera will not do justice to this place. It will not show the true beauty of the intelligent mind that has created this phenomenal place. But let me show you.
This is absolutely amazing. I've never seen something like this. This is absolutely stunning. You can see into next year from here. Check that, there's next year.
All compliments to our Creator. Atop the Leba Pass, time stands still. Moments like this remind us that the journey isn't just about distance, it's about pausing, breathing, and taking in the wonder. The Leba Pass in Angola is known for its stunning, winding climb, built in the late 1960s and early 1970s. While there's a popular legend that a Portuguese woman died on the day the road was completed, this story isn't verified by historical records. Still, the pass is known as a beautiful yet challenging route connecting the desert to the plateau.
Peter, would you want to miss this?
No way. No, this is a must, absolutely must see. But the whole area, going through Lubango, seeing that stunning Jesus Christ statue, and the views in these hills are amazing. You cannot not come here.
Yeah, to think about it, we were in a Kalahari setting about 30 kilometers ago. Now we are in this mountainy area. I almost get a bit of a rainforesty type of feeling looking down. I don't know what's down there, but we'll see now. And then these beautiful, beautiful hills and mountains all over the place.
The pass almost reminds me of the Gamkas Kloof pass, just on absolute steroids.
As we wind down the Leba Pass, the desert road leads us to something special. Flamingo Lodge, an oasis waiting on the horizon. And just when you think the adventure slows, wait until you see the fight on the end of our line.
I'm so happy that we have the privilege to actually get this footage. Look at this landscape. I never even saw this on TV before. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is something way new. Look at this. Goosebumps. Look at that I'm getting. I am speechless. I am so privileged, and I'm so thankful that we could actually have this experience. A trip of a lifetime.
Before the final stretch to the beach, we pause to deflate the tires. With softer wheels, we're ready to tackle the deep sands ahead. Next stop, the shores of Flamingo Bay.
Listen, you can't stand in pee here. You can't pee here.
Don't pee.
Yeah.
I'm deflating. We're in deflate.
Making your life easy is number one on my priorities for any 4x4 tour. I deflate both tires at once, so when I'm finished deflating, both wheels will be balanced out. And when I inflate, exactly the same. Connect them up. Deflate until where you want. We're going to go 1 bar for now. Very much there it is. There we go, 1 bar. Now we're going to go on to the next tire. And fantastic fish to have in your vehicle for any 4x4.
The Welwitschia plant is one of nature's oldest survivors, found only in the Namib Desert. It can live for over 1,000 years with just 2 leaves. Despite the harsh environment, this living fossil thrives, reminding us that endurance and wonder are rooted in the desert sands. Here we are, driving through this riverbed in the Namib. Kind of surreal, right? Every twist in the sand brings us closer to Flamingo Lodge. It's like this desert has its own story, and we're just rolling right into it. As we glide along the calm shoreline, Flamingo Lodge begins to reveal its hidden gem. First, the cozy lodges nestled by the beach, then, up on the hill, the restaurant with a view that just takes your breath away. This is more than a stop. It's the perfect ending to the day.
Let's have an oyster.
We hopped in the vehicle, excited for our first fishing run along this stunning coastline. Peter cast the first line, but no bites. Seems like the fish are playing hard to get today.
So what should you do when the fish isn't biting? Well, we are fishing, but I think there's a little friend of ours here that has an idea. So there's the fishing rods, and this is what should actually be happening. Hello. How cute is that?
Eventually that afternoon I did manage to reel in a small sand shark, and then Varys topped it with a rock cod. After that, Arno cooked up some fantastic food for us, and we wrapped up the evening with dinner at Flamingo Lodge. Just like that, a day well spent. The next morning, excitement hit the beach. Varys and I doubled up, 2 sand sharks at once.
Double up, eh? Double up.
With spines that look straight out of prehistory, they're built for survival. On our way in convoy toward the infamous Death Acre, we made a crucial stop for diesel. In October 2025, Angola's diesel was about 7 Rand per litre. Back home, we were paying around 21 Rand. Knowing what lay ahead, we pulled out the sliding drawer from the canopy, designed to hold 9 jerry cans. We filled, strapped, and secured each one, because out here, running out of fuel isn't an option. Next stop, the unknown.
So when your jerry can leaks, you've got diesel all over the place, somewhere you don't want to be. I've now put a new seal in. That didn't work because it's a rental trailer. Whoever handled the jerry can before me bent the jerry can right there, because when they close the jerry can from that position, they bend the whole cap, and that breaks the seal pretty much permanently. So when you close a jerry can, pick the lid up, then close it and lock it in place. But this one has now been damaged so badly there, even with a brand new seal, it's still leaking. Also, when you don't have a seal to replace, a plastic bag works very well. So I folded the plastic bag a couple of times, put the plastic bag over the lid, make sure it seals right over the front, lock the lid in place, and there you go, no leaking.
As we round the curve, a vast cliff drops sharply to the ocean below, its height almost too immense to take in. Waves crash against the base, and the desert stretches out beyond. It's a breathtaking convergence of earth, air, and sea. As we arrived at the gate of Iona National Park, the Angolan flag waved us in, marking the entrance to one of Africa's oldest parks. Inside, the landscape opened wide, vast plains stretching beneath the Namib sky. With our convoy in full swing, we couldn't resist a bit of fun. Conquerors and 4x4s cruising side by side, kicking up dust and smiles. It was pure freedom, rolling through one of Angola's most spectacular landscapes. Just as we were having a blast on the open plains, the entire convoy hit the sand trap. Every single vehicle, even Arno's white cruiser. Time to get creative. We deflated the tires a bit more, but the star of the show, Peter and his compact shovel, with a flip and a grin, he saved the day. A little teamwork and a lot of laughs is a necessity on a trip like this. After the convoy's sandy challenge, we found rest inside Iona Park, a pause before the real test ahead. We set up camp in a U, forming a shelter for us from the night wind. From above, the view was flawless. Camp on one side, the ocean on the other. Together, we cast into the Atlantic side by side, readying ourselves for the next journey.
Yeah, Vivian, so now this is some serious fun we're doing today. We just headed into the Death Acre. Need a bit of concentration, but yeah, it's running lekker. How's it going there at the back?
Absolutely awesome to be here. We haven't done this for quite a while. Well, I haven't done this for quite a while. And to see these beautiful dunes on the left hand side here, the Dos Tigres dune, brings back a whole lot of memories.
Yeah, we just crossed that spot there where the Voetsporen team ran into some serious trouble a bunch of years ago. But yeah, the tide is very much on our side today, so yeah.
This is where you start concentrating not to damage anything. Rather take it, you know, slower, especially with our caravans over these little bumps and hills, and just concentrate, take your time, relax, and you know what, we've got very good guides with us, which is very important. Doing this area with good guides that knows the area is an absolute 100% must.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no other way to do this.
Yeah, so I believe the sea is going to become a little bit flatter to the front where we drive into the area where the island is. It should be better then, but the reality is now I've got seawater spraying over my window, so our chassis, everything is full of salt. We're going to have to obviously treat this when we get back.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, we're sitting with more rust in the cars than you've got on your head.
Yeah. But on the other side of this Death Acre, there's good fish. That's why we're here. So you're going to get those big kabeljau.
I don't know how you guys can be so relaxed. You know, the stories that I've heard about this place gives me the chills. So I'm happy to be with you guys and experienced guides. I know that you guys have confidence, you've done this before, but for me it's kind of nerve-wracking. But I'm having a whole lot of fun, I must say.
Yeah, look, this is my first time doing this. I just got a comment from my co-driver here. If my ears wasn't on my head, my smile would be right around my head. And yeah, this is such an absolute privilege. This is now proper Death Acre stuff. Look where we're driving, look where the sea is, look where the dune is. Every now and then you have to dodge a bit of seawater here, but this is absolutely exhilarating. Yeah, this is very special.
Okay.
Yes, Buddha.
We're going through the craziest, most dangerous part of the Death Acre at the moment. We just got stuck there on the other side. The water is coming up, but there's our guys, they're coming back. You can see there in the distance, and now we have to go through this. Vivian, you ready for this?
My stomach is turning. You know when they say, when you feel that uncomfortable feeling in the stomach, don't do it. Well, now we haven't got a choice. You can't turn around. It's a one-way through. We're just going to have to do it. And we're going to turn it right up through the water on the right-hand bank.
Oh,
fuck. Ik denk die karavaan is omgeplakt.
Wat geval?
Okay, Vivian het probleme is uit 'n band gegooi of iets.
Just lost the wheel. It's not looking good. Look at that. We've totally lost it. So hopefully we're gonna get somebody to tow us out of this. All right. Here we go. Go up. No, I say we did it.
In the thick of the Death Acre, we debeaded a wheel, and the challenge was unreal. But with teamwork and a bit of help from above, we turned it around. Tires back on track, we roared forward. We felt it. It was ours. Victory. The road was ours again, and the adventure was far from over.
Peter, so where did you go to drifting school with a caravan?
I pretty much went to buy those tigres, so we call it the tigres drift. We had a bunch of lekker side swipes. And yeah, caravan is dry inside, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that was
Okay.
a few nerve-wracking moments, right, Dixie?
Yeah. I'm still having my adrenaline dump.
Yeah.
But the big question is, when you open this kitchen or this pantry, let's see if everything is still in the place.
Let's check.
And that's would be the proof in the pudding.
Chippy?
Nee, kyk nou net daar's al hierdie ding.
Everything is dry. Check there.
Let's have a look. Open it there. Nee. Look here, it's perfect.
And the cookies are still...
After conquering the Death Acre, we finally arrived near the mouth of the Kunene River. Our conqueror setup was smooth. By afternoon, we were gathered around, sharing a well-earned meal under the awning, the sound of the Atlantic close by. But as the afternoon breeze picked up, so did we. With rods in hand and a camp that felt like home, we were ready to cast our lines, because with the conqueror, the adventure never stops.
I'm coming.
3 cob at once, a triple up, but then all eyes were on Uncle Michael. The rod bent, the fight was on.
Lekker om so 'n vis in te trek, né?
En
Voor die tweede gooi.
With care, they released it because moments like these are about the thrill, the story, and the fish living to fight another day. As the first light warms the desert air, Anel brews us fresh coffee, and we set out with hope in our hearts. Vivian hooks into a powerful gully shark, a beauty of these waters. Then Michael and Peter both feel that rush. This morning the ocean gifts us with wonder.
Wat 'n eer om hierdie groot visse te kan vang.
And all of a sudden it started raining in the desert. Thankfully, the quick pitch was there, keeping us dry as the rare rain fell. A quiet pause before we cast into the next fish. The standout secret of this trip was live bait. Once we used it, everything changed. We couldn't have asked for a more effective approach, and the success was undeniable.
Kykie. Show Marco. Lewendige aashengel is baie pret. Julle moet dit probeer. So kom ons gaan sit hier 'n bietjie terug en dan gaan ons nog so 'n paar vetties kry.
As the first light of morning touches the ocean, we come together after our coffee, stepping quietly toward the beach near the camp. The ocean stretches out in front of us, and with each wave we feel the calm of this new day as we cast our lines and let the morning unfold. Peter's stare is so locked in on this bait that we're certain the fish have no choice. This one is destined to be a big catch.
Dis al die hoeveelste een vir die dag. Dit is ongelooflik hierso. Julle moet hierdie self kom uitcheck.
Kabeljou kom uit vandag. Dis 2 aan. Hierdie voel nou 'n bietjie vettetjie. Dit reën kabeljoue vandag hier so in Angola. Daar's hy.
Nou ja, kyk hierdie massiewe baber. Ek het nog nooit so groot seebaber gesien nie. Ek dink is seker 10 kg. Mooi baber vandag. Hy skof loop uit my stop uit my hande uitgepak. Fantasties. Lekker vis vir my.
First up, Varys shows off with a bronze whaler. Then it's me with a cob that's going to make a story or two back home. Not to be outdone, Varys lands a strong garrick, and just when you think we're done, Vivian steps up with another big cob. It's a day of champions out here.
Hoor, pragtige kabeljou. Baie dankie. Daai ding het jou getrek, hè? Uit my laat loop. Eintlik laat hardloop. En is jou Bibi. Ek dink jy gaan swem, Bobby. Jy gaan swem. En hy swem. What? Yeah. Hey, dat kabeljou, hoor. Mooi dikke.
Kyk my
Kijk hoe mooi donker is hy. Dit is Dit is broeikabeljoue hierdie wat hier inkom met in die mond. En 'n mens moet hulle baie mooi hanteer. So ons gaan hom vinnig terugsit. As hy julle in die mond aan Angola kant, maak seker jy maak vir jou bespreking by Riet.
The jackal reminded us of one thing. We're not the only ones hungry out here. With that little visitor having its fill, we figured it's time for us too. Back at camp, a hearty meal awaits, and soon after, a well-earned night's rest. While the whole camp plays by the rules and sleeps, me and Varies, well, we're the rebels. We say first we savor our coffee, and then we head out into the night, because that big one isn't going to catch itself. And then Varies does his signature wiggle, a few quick moves to get that rod holder just right. With that little lucky wiggle, we know the fish won't stand a chance.
Ja, check out kopskit, nee? Nee, dis raak nou lekker hierso hoor. Ja. Dis 'n gewiggie aan die einde van die stop definitief. Kopskitte is daarso. So kom ons kyk wat ek kry uit die Angola lucky packet uit.
Yes!
Kijk net hoe mooi is dat. Once in a lifetime.
Mooi gelopen.
Life is a daring adventure, or nothing at all. We give thanks to Christ for this incredible opportunity for blessings far beyond what we deserve. Out here in the vast beauty of creation, the noise of everyday life fades. Stress loosens its grip, and even the quiet hurts begin to heal, because life is but a mist on the horizon, here for a moment, then gone. So while the sand still falls through the hourglass, choose to live it. Chase the wild, embrace the unknown, and don't let this life pass you by.
What's up today?
Not sure whether we should be crying or be happy, because you know, crying, we're going home unfortunately, and we're turning. The Death Acre is ahead of us, but yeah, I'm so blessed and so happy with the last couple of days of fishing.
No, that's always the funny thing. Nobody believes you when you come home from the Kunene mouth. The amount of fish that's available here, and it just shows you sustainable use makes a hell of a difference on the environment.
Yeah, if I go back and I tell anybody that, you know, I catch about 40 kabeljou a day, they will think it's a bar story. They think I'm lying, but that's the reality.
Man, what an experience. I must say, there's not a lot of people that have the opportunity to actually live through something like this, and especially the way that we went through it the first time.
Yeah, that yellow submarine did quite a nice trippy that first time, eh?
But there's a few words that come to mind. Life is a daring adventure or nothing at all, and that just seems true.
What a trip, what a trip. It's amazing. It's something that you can't really explain. You need to experience this for yourself.
So Dex tells me, "When are you breathing? Breathing." At stages, I think I stopped breathing for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, you stop breathing and you do a few other things, but yeah, now we're here now, and yeah, what an experience.
A big thanks to Michitech. They had a bit of a Michitech magic, added a bit of Michitech magic to it before I came, and man, I needed every bit of that magic.
Yeah, that extra oomph that you need is very necessary, yeah. But yeah, towing these caravans through, they're heavy, but it's all just approach, man. We've got 2 big ones with us, and yeah, they did the job very well, and we slept like kings at the Kunene mouth.
Yeah, if there was a hotel at the Kunene mouth, you know, I wonder what the rate would be every night. I think it would be crazy, and the caravans really did provide us that comfort, and yeah, it just makes life and the coping of your existence in such a place.
Hotel Conqueror was there.
Welcome to Hotel Conqueror.
Yeah, makes it quite easy. Next time I'm bringing mommy and the kids with, they will love it, yeah. And yeah, with the extra luxury we're bringing with, anybody's going to be comfortable at the Kunene mouth.
With a wind in your hair and your lungs full of fresh air, our home is outdoors where the conqueror roams. The needle of the compass aligns with your wheels. Every turn a story reveals, from mountain peaks to desert sands. Life's greatest moments are in your hands. Oh, conqueror, take me there, where freedom's found in the open air. With every mile, the world's my own. Adventure's calling, we are never alone. Oh, conqueror, by my side, through endless trails we'll always ride. Together we'll explore and roam. With conqueror, the roads are home.
Hoe loop hy, Piet?
Yes, lekker man. Hierdie is exciting stuff.
Lekker.
Yes.
Ek kan voel